What's going on, Jermaine Newton? Greg Oden here, former number one pick of the Portland Trail Blazers, and I just want to shout you out, man. Keep pushing your music ministry and keep doing your sports show on top of the world like myself right now. Never give up, and everybody go check them out, man. Peace.
The beef between Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James explained. Give y'all time to come in the live. The beef between Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James explained. The beef between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith explained. Share the live if you want to. We're gonna have some open discussions here tonight on Top of the World Sports Show. I'm your host, and I'm your originator. I'm your owner-operator, Jermaine Newton. But this beef between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith will be explained. That was a little bit of your introduction music. I'm your host, Jermaine Newton, and this is the On Top of the World Sports Show. If you're tuning in or you can see the live, I'm honored. We thank God for having you. Amen to that. But today's show will be on sports discussion and sports topics. And the show today would be on the beef between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith. Wow. As history calls it, we know that there are two successful black men in the culture. No disrespect intended to anybody, but we know that there are two successful black men in the culture, and they are highly intelligent in education and the knowledge of basketball and the sport of its analytics and sports. And we know that they are great. We know that they are great at what they do. Concerning Stephen A. Smith, he's one of the top, if not the top, analysts in the sport, or covering the sport, should I say. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of background information on Stephen A. Smith. His autobiography here says that his name is Stephen Anthony Smith, and he was born October the 14th, 1967, and he is 57 years of age. He was born in New York City. Wow. His educational background, Winston-Salem State University. He is an actor. His occupations are sports television personality, sports radio host, and sports journalist. He is employed by ESPN Incorporated political party. He is independent. He has 2 children. His basketball career information in basketball is high school, Thomas A. Edison, Queens, New York. College, Winston-Salem from 1987 to 1991. Position, point guard, shooting guard. Yep. And that's the autobiography of Mr. Stephen A. Smith. On the other hand, we're going to pull up the autobiography of Mr. LeBron James. LeBron James. Let's pull up the autobiography of Mr. LeBron James. We're going to pull up the autobiography of Mr. LeBron James. We know that LeBron was born in some tough circumstances in the projects, and let's see what pulls up on Mr. LeBron James. Raymond James. Let's see what we can pull up on him, But they are 2 successful black men. They come from some harsh realities in life. They both come from single parents. I don't see why they beef in no way. It looked bad for the sport. It just looked bad for the black community in general. When you have 2 highly successful generals in the world of sports, let me get this camera right. When you have 2 successful highly generals in the world of sports, and that they come from some similar. Stephen A. come from a single mother. LeBron had a single mother. LeBron didn't know his daddy. I don't know if Stephen A. knew his daddy, but concerning the black community and 2 highly successful entertainers in the realm of sports, and them beefing, and that with them beefing, it's not a good look for the sport, because they come from the same circumstances. I wish that those 2 could actually forgive one another and work together in sports, because of the background, for one, is similar, and they're both black. No disrespect to no other race. And then 2, they both successful, so they really shouldn't be beefing about nothing. Stephen A, he liked to critique the sport and analyze. Stephen A liked to critique the sport and analyze the athlete, because his job as an analyst is to critique and to give his opinion. His job is to critique the athlete and give his opinion on whether or not he feel like that you are successful in the sport. And we know Mr. Stephen A, sometimes he can get crazy with what he say and how he say it. But for two black men and come from some of the same similar situations, and that for the black community to see it, we have fought over 400 years. I don't know the story. They told us in school 400 years and being enslaved in our minds and not being able to do nothing in society. And then to get to this point, to build up to where you are at, is disgusting. So, we know they've been beefing a while about Bronny James, and is he an NBA player, and is he a pure shooter? And he was the 55th pick by the Los Angeles Lakers, and that a lot of people feel like that he shouldn't deserve a spot in the NBA. So we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff tonight. If you can share the live, that'll be good. I would appreciate it. But we're going to go on and get the autobiography of Mr. LeBron Raymond James. So we know that, let's see what it says about Mr. LeBron James. Let's see what it has to say. LeBron James bio. So, let's see. It says that in the AI overview that LeBron Raymond James, born in Akron, Ohio, is an American professional basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers, widely considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He has achieved numerous accolades, including 4 NBA championships with 3 different teams. He has 4 NBA MVPs, 3 Olympic gold medals. Let's see what else he has. He also the NBA's all-time leading scorer. His early life and high school. He was born December the 30th, 1984 in Akron, Ohio. Showed natural basketball talent from a young age, leading St. Vincent St. Mary High School to 3 state. So he has basketball credibility, and he has 3 high school state championships in 4 years. Dang, that's good. And he was named Ohio's Mr. Basketball 3 times from 2001 to 2003. NBA career, he was drafted overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 2003 NBA draft. Played for the Cavaliers from 2003 to 2010, then joined the Miami Heat for 4 seasons. Returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2014 before joining the Los Angeles Lakers in 2018. Has won NBA championships with all 3 teams, Cleveland, Miami, and Los Angeles Lakers, which is my favorite team right about now because I'm a LeBron fan. I know a lot of LeBron fans, they don't like LeBron, but you got to understand that he did a lot for the sport. And one of the things that should give the athlete the motivation is because of the circumstances that he came from being in the projects, from moving around, staying with coaches, and see, because a lot of people don't understand that a fatherless child is rough, but we are glad on tonight that he made it out. But you got to understand, being moving around with a young 16-year-old, 15-year-old mother, moving around from house to house. And we just want to thank his coaches tonight. Even a lot of the high school athletes that don't have fathers in their life. And, it's just good to see men and their children at the baseball parks and the basketball games, and the men supporting their children online, and that's just a blessing from God. We thank the sports world. Another individual we can mention on tonight on the show is LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball. And my thing was that I didn't really have no problem with the opinion of how Stephen A critiqued the game. My only thing is, man, like when a man is trying to do for his son, and then you got to think about like all the when a man is trying to do for his son, and you got to think about all the hell that LeBron went through, and being without a father and mother dealing in they say prostitution. It ain't our business, but they say his mother was dealing and moving around and that kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure LeBron hated it, but I agree with what LeBron has did for the sport. But when you think about two successful black men and how we came from, how our ancestors came from what we came from, you can critique the game and him losing six finals and losing six finals. That's we understand that. You can't critique the game. And if you lose, if you snooze, you lose. Critiquing the game, but far as his character and how he raised his children and how he's trying to leave an inheritance for his son, and I don't agree with that part of the beef. That's why I said the beef between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith explained. I don't agree with that part of the beef. So we have looked up the autobiographies of both entertainers to give a layout on what they came from and what they came from. Number one, it says that I wrote it down. We will discuss the similarities of the two individuals. Okay, so some of the similarities of Stephen A. and LeBron James is, for one, they both black. That's one similarity. Two, they both highly successful, and they both are devout men in their respective places. One an analyst, one an athlete. They have similarities. So what it boils down to, they the best at what they do, if not the best. They one of the best, if not the best at what they do, because everybody gonna have the opinion on Stephen A. and the athlete. I think that the athlete is critique more than the analyst. But I don't ever see anybody critiquing the analyst unless it's another analyst. But a lot of times when the athletes speak out on the athlete defend their personal workouts or their personal lives or whatever they got going on, that's all good and fine and dandy. But similarities, they black, they both successful, they devout men, they both work hard, they both come from some similar backgrounds, they both similar backgrounds. And number two, so we're gonna discuss how it is affecting the athlete and the analyst. So how is it? Let's see, we got some guests in the building. How is it affecting the athlete and the analyst? How is it affecting the athlete and the analyst concerning the sport? How is it affecting the athlete? Because the analyst gets a chance to critique the athlete, and a lot of the analysts, they want to wait on the athlete to mess up and get caught up. And then once they beefing with one another, it get ugly. So it got ugly when LeBron pulled up on Stephen A. courtside. It got real ugly, and he how he approached Stephen A. Smith. That was disgusting to me. It's affecting how people look at our race as entertainers. It's affecting the analysts. It don't look good because they are two successful black men arguing and beefing about really nothing. On LeBron's side, he just need to accept that everybody not gonna like him, and everybody don't like what he did for the sport, and everybody don't like his game. And if you worth $1.5 billion, I wouldn't be worried. No way. I tell you, if I was worth $1.5 billion and an analyst telling me that I need to do more push-ups, then maybe I need to do more push-ups. Or far as being a successful black man, both of them didn't have their daddies. And they, with them arguing on TV like that, for the effect of each one's respective places, and then you got people murmuring and complaining, like, look at them two when they both highly successful. One just got $100 million contract, and the other one is worth $1.5 billion, and they both black. They both put their mamas in houses. Y'all see what I'm getting at? So that's how it's affecting. It's affecting not only them, but it's affecting the black athlete. You know, as far as them hard of black people being in slavery. Because people don't understand how it look on TV, and our people, we killing our own people with either the analyst killing the black. Now, as far as critiquing his game, that's understandable. But you know, when you go off into a man family and you mess with his wife, his kids, and you get the people saying that he don't deserve a shot in the NBA. We was taught coming up living in poverty. So you should, as a father, or you should, as an entrepreneur, pass down. You should, as a father or entrepreneur, pass down an inheritance to your children. So that's how it's affecting the athlete. That's how it's affecting the athlete, y'all. So, what is that saying to the black community, and how a lot of the African American community is enslaved not only little technical difficulties, be patient with us. Not only are we enslaved by the sports and how they be talking about one another, but even in the black community where everybody gang banging, they shoot one another, preachers talking about one another. Everybody's just looking. Let me see. Everybody's just beefing with one another. Everybody's beefing with one another. It's enslaving us because of what we fought so hard for. Some say 400 years. It's 400. I don't know how long it's been now. Some say 400 years. Some say 450. You know. How do we resolve the conflict? How do we resolve the conflict? I think that we should get Michael Jordan together, Magic Johnson together. I think that we should get those guys. Let's see. I think that we should get those guys together and they do a sit down, you know. I don't think LeBron James should be so. I don't think LeBron James should be so timid and offended. There you go. Timid and offended about constructive criticism. So, you know, as far as us in the black community and how we resolve issues, and then, you know, a lot of the violence in the black community, it comes from disagreements, and we all trying to, a lot of the violence, I think they should sit Magic Johnson down and they should get the pioneers of the game. Like even with LeBron and Jordan beefing, man, it's sickening, man. And then they wonder why they see a lot of kids fighting on the court, because you got the moguls on TV, they beefing, and then they pass it down to college. I mean, as far as how much our parents work hard to get us in college and to where they get us, you know, the work in the community, how to resolve it. You get some of these old legends that everybody don't agree with. You get some of the old legends that people don't agree with and how they critique the athlete. And I think that everybody should just get it out in the open. I think that you should just sit them all in one room and everybody say what they got to say. Get it in the open so that way it won't be no he say or no she say or she said this or I think this about you. And I can be able to tell you in your face what I think about you. And you got to think, man, 400 years of slavery, and then now, you know, everybody, they got money and they got houses. And, you know, when you tend to get money and houses and stuff like that, pride kick in. And sometimes, you know, you can't tell people nothing. Yep. So, you know, we're going to go for a commercial break and we're going to get you a little music playing. Let me see what I got in there for some music. We're going to get some music playing back again. We're going to play the introduction music while I take a commercial break. And here we go. Commercial break. Yep, that was the end of the commercial. We are at the end of the show. That's 29 minutes till we continue to figure this thing out and I get the background situated. I thank y'all for the ones who tuned in, or we still figuring out. I'm gonna practice on this a little bit once I end the live stream. But again, that was the On Top of the World Sports Show today. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Y'all be patient with me because we're gonna have some good stuff coming up, man. We're gonna have some good discussions, some preaching, some quiz. I'm still trying to figure out how to get y'all the stream key. Amen to that. Get y'all the stream key so we can start the trivia show, and I will be able to get y'all the information so that you can come into the stream once I figure out how to get it up and running and going the way that it need to be. Again, my name is Jermaine Newton, your On Top of the World Sports Show host. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Have a good night. And I have a special guest to help us promote the show. He did a video for me, Ryan Hollins, current Houston Rockets analyst and former NBA alumni. Y'all be blessed.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man Ryan Hollins, 10-year NBA veteran, Houston Rockets analyst. I got a special shout out, man. Big shout out to Jermaine Newton. Jermaine, keep it up, man. Keep riding, brother. We see you, see the work that you're doing. Keep loving, keep living life, man. Keep inspiring, most of all. You're motivating people, so keep it up, man. Shout out to you. This is from the team, all right, from the squad, and you got a lot of people that rep with you, man. So just showing love and showing support, man. But Jermaine, keep it up, brother. Congratulations to your success, and many more. But I think the biggest reason that we sending you this, because people rock with you, people roll with you, so stay in there, man. Keep hanging, and hey, man, 2024, take over time, all right? Take over time, even more, much bigger than ourselves, man. So we talk soon. Appreciate you, man, and keep up the amazing work.